No, I'm not going to quit my job. I like it. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, welcome to the show. Today we're going to be talking to a family who was on our show once before trying to work out one of their problems. Take a look at what happened.
I know what I done was wrong with her. Okay, that's why we're in counseling and all this other, okay?
You stay the hell out of my life. Bye. Don't call me and don't stop at my house. And I'm glad you got your damn kids taken away because you ain't a good mother.
Unfortunately, since that show, the situation has become worse.
She don't have a man in her life, so she don't want her daughters to have one either.
I wouldn't want you. You ain't a man. If you're the idea of a man, I'd sooner be without one, because I sure as hell want something as low life as you.
Can this family finally work things out? Well, let's go inside and see what happens.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're so nice. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. You'd clap who forever was here. You just... Hey, thank you very much. Welcome to the show. You know, it's not uncommon for relatives to fight and disagree, but sometimes the quarrels can get out of control. Well, today, family members will come face to face and pose the question, how could you do this? I'd like you to welcome back to the show, Alana. Now, the last time she was here, she had pleaded with her daughter to leave her abusive husband. Let's take a look at what happened.
He comes ahead of your family, he comes ahead of your children, he comes ahead of everything. And that low-life scumbag should have no rights on you whatsoever. He don't deserve to have children.
And you do?
He doesn't deserve to have you. You deserve much better. You should have more respect for yourself.
I'm not coming up here giving no excuses for what I done. I know what I done was wrong with her. Okay, that's why we're in counseling and all this other, okay?
You stay the hell out of my life. Bye. Don't call me and don't stop at my house. And I'm glad you got your damn kids taken away because you ain't a good mother. You don't deserve to
What has happened since then?
Well, at the last time she was on the show, she said she was going to leave him if there was any more abuse. Since the show, she's moved in with him permanently. When you see her, she's due to have a baby any time, which the state will probably end up taking. The state has her other children.
Why did the state take her other child?
Because he's abusive to her.
Which is the reason, of course, you don't want her with him.
I have not seen my daughter since the show. I have not spoken to my daughter since the show. I gave her that choice, and she chose to have that abusive relationship over her children and over her family.
I could see you not wanting her to be with him. Okay, that may be a sensible judgment. But why would anything make you want to stop talking to your own daughter?
She's not allowed to have anything to do with me when he's around.
Well,
he controls her life to that point. She can't come to visit me because he won't let her. She can't talk to me on the phone. He won't let her.
But if she called, you would talk to her?
Yes, I would talk to her. Yes, I would.
You would welcome her to your home?
As long as he wasn't around. I don't even want him to know where I live.
He's in counseling now?
Well, as you heard, he goes to counseling, but it's counseling, as he calls it. He goes to counseling. They don't want to go to counseling because he intimidates the people in there and threatens to beat the people up in the counseling. So I can't see what good he does. I mean, he hasn't...
When you talk to your daughter about, and we're going to meet your daughter in just a moment, but what does she say to you? Why does she stay with him then?
She'll come out here and say she's not with him. She'll come out here and say that everything's just fine. She lied the last time she was on here. She said she wasn't being abused. Not even 3 weeks ago, she had to stay at my dad's house because he was intimidating her and beating on her so bad. She couldn't go home because she said either the police would be involved or she'd have to go to the hospital.
Well, let's bring her out. Let's bring her out. Hear what she has to say about this. Here is your daughter, Jody. Jody, welcome to the show. Last time you were here, you know, we heard these, you got to admit, horrible stories about your husband.
Yeah.
Why would you go back to him?
He is a changed person, whether people want to believe it or not. She does not live with me. Nobody else does live with us. Nobody else knows.
So he doesn't abuse you
No,
anymore?
we still have arguments like most couples do, most normal couples. We do not fight no more or anything.
Then how come, you had to go stay down at Daddy's then?
Since we have moved, since I have moved out of the town I was living in, we have not had no contact with her or my sister because she disowned me. That is no type of mother.
Did you disown her?
Well, you lost your children. What kind of a mother's that? You lost your children because of him.
No.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did lose your children because of him. Don't say that.
Why were the children taken away?
Because people call them 1-800 numbers, and we go to court very soon, and we will get them back. And when I do get my kids back, they will not be seen outside of my home.
You aren't going to
Because
get your kids back. Not as long as you're with him, you're not getting those children back. Who are you kidding?
You will never see them again. You won't even see this
I don't get to see them now. I don't get to see my own grandchildren now because of him.
Because you don't want to. Because you disowned us.
I can't see
You
your
got
grandchildren
me on
because
this
of being
show
with
last
Charlie. I
time to
cannot see my
disown
own
me.
grandchildren because of
And you
him.
know what? I got a better life without you.
Oh, well, then why come you want to come
Why?
here to have a better life? What kind of a life do you have with him?
Why would
That's a
you
life, being abused?
Two
Why?
questions. Why would you disown your daughter, and why would you talk like that to your mother?
She always
She's
does.
never been a mother to me. My real mother died.
Oh, she's lying again.
Well,
Still,
wait a second. Either she did or she didn't. I mean,
I am her,
She
I'm
did
her
give
real
birth
mother.
to me.
I gave birth
Granted,
to her.
she did give birth to me, but my grandmother and my grandfather took care of me and my sister, and that was my real mother.
Lie.
well, she was raised by your mother?
No, she was not.
Yes.
She's lying again.
Because
like
she
lied
was
the
too
last time
busy
she was
doing
here.
drugs, she couldn't take care of us.
You're a liar.
You're a liar.
Well, this doesn't... What do you do on Mother's Day? This doesn't seem like...
We don't have Mother's Day. I moved, I have my own life. I don't need her, and I don't need the stuff that she is giving to me anytime. I don't want to call her. I don't want to go to her house. I don't want her having no contacts with my daughter or anything, or my son. She's seen my son one time since he's been
Why?
born.
Because he was taken away, that's why.
No, that's why Grandpa's seen him more.
He was taken away. I got to see him the day he was born, and after that, somebody else ended up with him, and I have not seen him since because you haven't had him yourself. How long have you had him since you gave birth to him?
I had him for 7 months.
How long?
7 months.
And he's going to be 2? I'd be real proud of that if I was you.
Well, I'll be getting him back.
Okay, when we come back, we're going to meet Jody's husband. Stay with us.
Oh.
Tomorrow on Springer, the most unforgettable children who've appeared on the show.
You started paying child support when I was 8. You owe me exactly $19,200.
Remember Julie? She was 14 and planning to marry Tom, even though he has 6 other wives.
I just fell in love. How can you explain love?
Stories that touched you and stories that shocked you.
Of course, we will figure out a way to save the children. It's instinctive. It's childhood that's lost.
The Kids on Springer. A special update tomorrow on Springer. Do you want to give your lover an ultimatum on our show? If so, please call us at 312-321-0000 and tell us about it.
There you go. Hey, welcome back. Our guests are here today to settle a family conflict once and for all. I guess I have to ask Mom. If your daughter Jody said, okay, I'm leaving Charlie, would you take her back then?
She's lied too many times to me. I wouldn't believe her.
I
If
wouldn't
she
choose
really,
him over her.
really left him and got help, yes, I would. We would be a family again. But as long as she's with that abusive person, no.
Doesn't she, if, assuming he is abusive, just for the point of this discussion, he'll come out and talk about it later, but if he is abusive, doesn't your daughter need love now rather than rejection?
She does need love, but she's not getting it from him.
What about from you?
She's never around. She chooses him over me.
Well, rather than taking it personally, why not say to her, honey, you're an adult. I don't think it's wise that you're with this person. He is abusive. However, always know that I'm your mother. You always have a place to come to.
The last time I was on the show, I told her this. I told her, I said, you've got your choice. You either have the family or the abusive relationship.
Why make her make a choice?
Because she's not going to have the family with that abuse, because we don't want to have anything to do with that low-life scumbag.
This is a mother talking. She's not mature enough to understand. I'm 23 years old. I will do what I want to do. I'm not going to be controlled over anybody.
He controls you.
Nobody controls me.
He controls you.
I make my own mind.
Yeah, right.
Has he hit you?
No, he hasn't.
He's never hit you.
He has hit me in the past. Yes, he has.
Okay.
He's gone through counseling. He's gone through counseling, and he's a better person.
Right.
Okay, let's meet this better person. Oh, no, I tell you what. First, we're going to take a look at a tape of the person before he was better, because this was when he was last time on the show. He wasn't so good then, I got to tell you. Okay, hey, let's take a look at what Charlie had to say in the last show.
You want to see abusive? I can show you abusive.
Okay, whoa,
Oh, you hear that? He just told me he can show me abusive. Everybody
I'd give anything in this world to see you not on this planet. You know why?
Hey, whoa. Whoa.
You say you care about my kids. That's why the hell you're the one calling DCFS.
Well, and you say he's gotten better.
Yeah, right.
Maybe, yes, this was
If people
before.
keep on pushing him, yes, somebody's going to react to that. Like that.
No.
Well.
Yes.
No.
Yes. No.
Well, I'm not sure I'd want to see a person on another planet.
I would.
Any particular
That's
one?
why I moved.
Okay.
Jupiter, I don't care.
Okay. Well, we've had people on our show who claim they were from Jupiter. But, of course, that's the Jerry Springer Show. Okay, let's bring out Charlie. Charlie, welcome to the show.
How you doing,
You know,
Jerry?
they're reacting based on what they've heard about you, what they saw on the last show. You know, you got to admit, you're not going to win the Nobel Peace Prize based on your performance on the last show. But you've improved now, you're saying? You're no longer abusive?
Me and my wife, we still have disagreements, but there's no physical abuse. I handle it in a different manner.
Okay, is there mental abuse? Is there threats to her?
No, there's not any threats. This woman here, she lies so much, you know. My life has improved so much better without her in it. You know, our family's getting back together. My kids will be home in a couple of weeks. And this woman, she's nasty, you know. She's really confused. She has her sexual preferences are all mixed up. And she you know, she don't have a man in her life, so she don't want her daughters to have one either.
I wouldn't want you. You ain't a man. If you're the idea of a man, I'd sooner be without one, because I sure as hell want something as low life as you.
You know, today, you don't have enough control over me to even make me angry, okay?
I don't want no control over you. I don't want nothing to do with you.
Are you all going to
Just
get...
for today, I choose to live one day at a time, and you're not going to control me enough to make me angry.
I wouldn't want to control you.
I know you like to control your family.
Do you all get together on Thanksgiving?
No.
We've not had one get-together.
She says she loves her daughter, okay? That's why she's bringing her on here and trying to hurt her. The last time we were on the show, my wife had to go to the emergency room when we left because of her.
You
Had
probably
so
beat her up.
stressed. Yeah. Yeah, I did. If I'd done something like that, I'd be in jail, wouldn't I?
Yeah,
You know?
right. You've done it before, and you're not in
You had me
jail.
arrested for stuff I never even done. That's why I beat it in court. You know, you're such a filthy liar. It's not even cool, you know?
Cool. Oh, boy.
If you're just a regular liar, that's cool. But to be a filthy liar, I'm just teasing with you. Hey, we'll have more when we come back. Stay with us.
For your free tickets to the Jerry Springer Show in Chicago, call 312-321-5365. tomorrow on Springer. The most unforgettable children who've appeared on the show.
You started paying child support when I was 8. You owe me exactly $19,200.
Remember Julie? She was 14 and planning to marry Tom, even though he has 6 other wives.
I just fell in love. How can you explain love?
Stories that touched you and stories that shocked you.
Of course, we will figure out a way to save the children. It's instinctive. It's childhood that's lost.
The Kids on Springer. A special update tomorrow on Springer.
Welcome back. Today we're talking to families who are caught up in conflict. I tell you what I want to do first is we have here mom not talking to daughter, disowning daughter because daughter stays with husband who claims is abusive, has been abusive. He admits to having been abusive, but now is getting counseling, so it's a better situation. But mother and daughter are still not dealing with each other, and neither want to. You have another daughter, a twin sister to you, Jody, and her name is Kim. Let's bring her out, see what she says about this. Here's Kim. Twin sisters, were you close growing up?
Yes, we was at one time.
And you're not anymore?
No, we're not.
Why not?
Because she prefers the abusive relationship, and we've tried to get her help, and she doesn't want to get the help and leave him.
You try to get her help. That's why you guys are hurting her right now.
No, it's you, the one that's hurting her. And how dare you come out here and say that she almost went into false slavery the last time went to the hospital. That's not us. That's you.
You're the ones that caused her pain and stressed her.
He wasn't with her. You're the one that was with her.
You're the one with her when she went in the hospital.
No,
You're the one that was with her.
No, I really don't even like talking to you people.
This is I understand that you don't like him, that's your business. You don't think it's healthy for your sister who you love to be with someone in an unhealthy relationship?
No, I don't, because when she was with her ex-boyfriends, they never treated her like this. They never beat her. They never mental abuse and everything else.
They treated her good. She was better off with her exes than she is with this thing. They treated her
She
good.
has a choice.
My ex that I was with for 5 years was married.
At least he
never beat the
relationship.
He never beat that of you.
Did you lose your children over him? No, you had your children. You got involved with this thing. You didn't have your children.
We lost our kids because of people like you making lies up. Okay?
No.
Oh, the state took it because of abuse. Not the state knows it was a lie.
You don't know.
This is about us. No, because he got out here saying how you guys are going to be getting your kids back in a couple weeks, which is a lie, because you're not getting them back. Because I've talked to your DCFS worker, and you're not getting them back.
I want everybody on TV to know she's discussing things with my DCFS workers.
And so what? She discussed it with me.
Kids have got nothing to do with this.
That's why we're here.
You were discussing.
Because you got to take it away. It's not the kids.
Wait.
You got to take it
Wait a
away.
minute.
No, have a seat, have a seat.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
You're discussing my DCFS case without any signed releases or anything. Ain't that against the law?
What is going on here? This is your
She will
sister.
not
This
leave
is your
him,
daughter.
though. We've gone so far to go after her and try to bring her home with us and give her a place to stay, and she keeps on going back to him.
Jody, what's your take on all of this?
I'm much happier away from where I was because they're still not grown up. These people are the ones.
That's why I got my kids and you don't. I'm so much grown up, huh?
Yeah.
When they do come back, guess
Which
who's
ain't
not
gonna be
gonna
never.
around,
Which ain't gonna be never.
Duh. Hey. No. Okay, look. Here's what I see happening. You're making a choice. You say he's going to counseling now. He certainly is less aggressive than he was the last time he moved on. So to that extent, the counseling is working.
like to just
And you're hoping you get the children back. You need to decide, I guess, even though you may be right on the issue, I'm not going to judge that, you need to decide whether you still want to have a relationship with your sister in light of the fact that she's going to stay with him. Do you still want to love her? Do you still want to have a relationship?
No.
You would give up
They
your own
love her,
sister?
right?
I come on
They
the
love
show
her,
last
right?
time
That's
to
why they're
tell
gonna
her
treat her like
that I
that.
don't want no contact at all. Well, right after the show was aired, she wrote me a letter.
Which says?
Well, that just tells you that she didn't pay attention to the show, which says in some places that I won't be able to get to see the kids and that I've gone too far in the last time. No, she's gone too far by not leaving him and keeping in the relationship. And then her husband needs help. Yeah, he needs the help, but there's not enough help in the world for him. And then it says her nephews, they haven't even asked about her, don't care about her. And then about calling the family. Yeah, about calling the family. Well, she needed a place to stay a couple weeks ago. Who'd she call? My aunt, and she stayed at my aunt's house.
My grandfather and my aunt
Well,
will not
yeah,
disown me.
because the abuse,
She went
mental
there
abuse.
because she
I don't.
chose
So why in
to
the
go
hell did you
there for
spend
the
the night
night.
there?
Because I wanted to,
Yeah,
and it's my business,
Yeah,
not
right.
anybody
No,
else's.
because he called and you told him that you wasn't coming home because one of them was going to end up in jail.
All right.
So don't even.
please.
Yeah,
So
please.
they're staying together. You're going to disown her.
Yes, I am. No contact at all.
All right, coming up
Okay.
next, we're going to meet a man who says his ex-girlfriend and her family won't allow him to see his own child. We'll find out why when we come back. Stay with us.
And ready, commercial roll. 4, and Eddie, roll it. 2, 1. Take it, Jerry.
On Springer, the most unforgettable children who've appeared on the show.
You started paying child support when I was 8. You owe me exactly $19,200.
Remember Julie? She was 14 and planning to marry Tom, even though he has 6 other wives.
I just fell in love. How can you explain love?
Stories that touched you and stories that shocked you.
Of course, we will figure out a way to save the children. It's instinctive. It's childhood that's lost.
The Kids on Springer. A special update tomorrow on Springer. Do you have a great idea for a show? If you'd like to be a guest on the Jerry Springer Show, give us a call at 312-321-0000 and tell us your story.
Okay, Eli, keep Jerry in your shots. Ready, up on 1. Ready, boom, Frank. Ready, cue music, applause. Ready, cue Jerry. Ready, title effect. And up on 1, go, Frank.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back. Today we're talking with people who are caught up in a family conflict. I'd like you to meet Mitzi. Now, she says her sister's ex-boyfriend, Robert, has no right to see his daughter because he has never paid child support. Mitzi, we're going to meet Robert in a moment. Why don't you tell us about that?
Well, Jerry, he met my sister 6 years ago. They dealt for about 6 months. She ended up pregnant. When she had the baby, one minute it's his, next minute it's not his. I mean, he's not a man. He's just a boy trapped in a man's body. And because if you're a man, you take care of your child. He's only seen the little girl 4 times, and she's 5 years old now. Ain't bought her nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't paid child support. So if he wants to see his daughter, he will go to court and get, pay child support and do something for his daughter.
When he is with the child, how is the relationship?
He ain't be with the child. He'll come for an hour or so, maybe take her to Kmart and buy her a little dress, But what's that? That don't make you a daddy. Money does not buy love.
Does the child want to see?
No, she has a daddy. My sister's husband. That's her daddy. He's been clothing and feeding her and put Pampers and everything on her. Not him. He is nothing but that's it. And it will be over my dead body before this man walks into my niece's life and then walks out. I won't have it. He got to go through me, and he know how I am.
Well, I'm going to keep my distance. I'll just stay back here. Oh, well, here he is. Let's see what you have to say to him. Here's Robert.
I suggest you stay out my face, okay? First of all, if you was the daddy, you would be there for your daughter. You talk about, oh, I want to be a daddy now. You want to bring somebody on the show because you want to be a daddy? Where the hell you been for 5 years?
Is she your blood? Did
Yes,
you give
she
birth
is.
to her? Did you give birth to her? No.
But I've been helping put clothes, food, shoes, Pampers on her neck. Son, you didn't do it as a daddy,
What do I have to put up with every damn time I come up there? Your mouth.
Let's get this
Your
across.
static mouth.
Hello?
Hello?
Is anybody
Excuse
home?
me. Look here. Look here.
Anybody
What color are you? What color are you? You're white.
I'm
like
not
me.
white. You can't paint
You're
my skin,
white.
honey.
Wait, what's the relevance
I'm not
there?
white.
She does not like Ariel, my daughter, with Tammy because Tammy got pregnant with a white guy. She threatened to kick her in the stomach when she found out that she was pregnant. She said it on the phone. She said, well, I'm going to kick her in the stomach because you got pregnant with a white man. And she's sitting there to threaten. Yes, you did. You even admitted it a week ago.
Honey, you know you can't mess with this, so I suggest.
Mess with it? I wouldn't touch it with a long spoon.
This man here, I don't do white anyhow.
Excuse me, you told me not more than 3 years ago when I came up for last time that if I was black, you would date me.
Wait a second.
You said if I was black, you would date me.
You're right, but you're not.
But you said if I was black.
Well, excuse me, hold on. Wait a second. How did we get into this race thing? Why is that
he's
relevant?
an idiot. He didn't want to talk about the truth.
Why do you care? Why do you care who your sister dates?
I don't. What I care about is I want my sister to be with a man, not a boy, a man. Somebody who can be. Excuse me, he did not ask you no question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyhow, if he's such a man, then it wouldn't matter what my family had to say to him. He'd be there for his daughter. He would go to court and get partial custody of his daughter.
Yeah.
He'd pay
what do I have to pay?
I don't care what I got to say.
Oh, you want to talk now?
No matter what
shut up and let me talk for a second.
Okay. You talk for a second, then we're going to bring your wife out. I mean,
Okay.
not your wife, your
X, honey.
the mother of your child.
Big X, like an X-Men, X-woman. Okay? First of all, it costs.
I'm with you. Go ahead.
It costs too much to go to court. It costs $2,000 for a lawyer. They want it up front. I ain't got that money for that. I want to be there for my daughter, but I don't want to have static from Miss Thing over here.
Hello, that's me.
Yes, Miss Thing, Miss Cruella.
That's me, baby.
Okay,
Cruella.
have you been making child support payments?
Hell no.
I have tried. Look at me like that.
Wait, you have
When
tried?
did you get a child support
Every
check?
time I go up there,
check, you hand it over.
Jerry, let me tell you something.
Thank
Every
you.
time I go up there, I drove through a snowstorm to see my daughter come down from work when I was in Ohio. I drove through a snowstorm to see her. What did I have to put up with?
Me?
Miss Cruella over here.
Me?
Why did you interfere with that?
Because
I mean, I understand
the
you made
first
it.
simple fact is that if he comes into my niece's life for a day, shut up, he asked me a question. He comes into my niece's life for a day, like he said, you know what I'm saying? Then he leaves and don't come back for a while again. My niece got to hear, you know, she's gonna cry. Where's Daddy? You know what I'm saying? Then my sister's gonna come to me. And like I said, it would be over my dead body, Rock.
Okay, let's take a break.
What's up?
We're going to take a break. I tell you what, we're going to let your sister.
For me.
What's up?
Okay, what's up? What?
That's what I'm
Okay, we're going to take a break. When we come back, you see this chair I'm sitting in? Well, your sister's going to be sitting in this chair.
She's sitting here. I'm sitting there.
Oh, we're moving? Okay.
No, yes,
we'll be right back.
Tomorrow on Springer, the most unforgettable children who've appeared on the show.
You started paying child support when I was 8. You owe me exactly $19,200.
Remember Julie? She was 14 and planning to marry Tom, even though he has 6 other wives.
I just fell in love. How can you explain love?
Stories that touched you and stories that shocked you.
Of course, we will figure out a way to save the children. It's instinctive. It's childhood that's lost.
The Kids on Springer. A special update tomorrow on Springer.
7 in 6.
And ready up on 1. Ready title. Ready music. Ready applause. Ready cue Jerry
2,
Todd. And number 1. Go Frankie.
Welcome back. Robert, you have a child that who's 5 years old, a little girl. You've only seen her a few times in her life because you have not been in the life of either her or the mother of the child.
Mm-hmm.
You say it's because she and her sister are keeping you away.
It's not just her sister, it's the whole family. When they found out that she was pregnant, they literally ran me out of... And I rode a bike from downtown Pittsburgh to her house.
Was this in the snow or this was?
This was
What, you
this was
barefooted?
before,
Okay, this was a different time.
my daughter was born.
Oh, before she was born. Okay.
Yes, this was when she was carrying her. I rode a bike up there to try to talk to her. Her father sat out on the front porch of the house, and this was like 2 o'clock in the morning. He sat out there and called me a demon son, Satan's brother, and all this. And I sat across the street. I didn't say a word to him.
Why do they dislike you, honestly? I mean, not...
After she found out she was pregnant, and her mother went and did this, they found out that she was pregnant and everything, they ostracized me. They wanted her... See, she asked me for money earlier to give her money so she could pay her parents for rent. She wanted me out, her parents did evidently, so that she can get on welfare and help pay for her living in that house.
I see.
Because she was
Okay.
not working.
Well, let's talk to her now. This is you two were together 5 years ago, had a child together.
7 months we was together.
You were together for 7 months.
Yes, and it was the hellish 7 months too.
You ain't never lied. Worst mistake
You
of
loved
her
her
life.
enough. You loved her enough to sleep with her.
I
He don't love. He
if
don't
I
know
think
love.
back on it, I did love her at one point, but
Love
no.
is forever.
Excuse
What is
me.
love?
Love is forever.
Tell him.
Did you love this? Did you fall in love with this? I don't think so. Love
He's
is not
opening up
forever,
his new
especially whenever
counseling
the person
firm.
sits there and does what they do.
Okay, we'll go there for help. No, let's bring out your sister and your
ex.
Your ex, Tammy.
Thank God.
Gained some weight there, didn't we, Tammy?
You
Tammy.
ain't got no room to talk. You as big as a blimp. And for one thing, your daughter can't stand you. She tore up your picture and said you wasn't her father anyhow
Well,
because
who told
her
her that?
father's black. Because it takes a real man to be a dad. It don't take the hillbilly hit to be a...
What's that hand doing?
It's in your face. Hey,
Tammy.
It's in my face.
No, it's in your face.
Let me
No, it
ask
ain't
you a
in my
question.
face.
Take it out.
With your little hoochie of a girlfriend.
Let me suggest that there's a 5-year-old child in all of this.
She don't care about
Okay,
me.
well, hold on.
Oh, she didn't
the
tell me she
child.
didn't love me on the phone?
Because I told her to tell her.
Why did you?
Oh, you
why
gotta
did you
prompt
tell
your
her
own
that?
daughter now?
Because
One at
I
a time.
don't talk down on him in front of my daughter because it's not right.
Well, do you think she might watch the show?
No, she's gonna do it on TV. It's
She knows
even
how
better.
he is. She knows how he is.
Wouldn't it be a
called the show.
healthier
In and out
relationship?
of her life.
Wouldn't it be a healthier relationship for both of you to say, look, you to say to your daughter, this is your natural father. He and I aren't together. He and I aren't together anymore. But you know what? It's important to love your dad. Why not say that?
I told her. I said, no matter how I feel about your father, you always give him the utmost respect.
We're going to come back and have some questions from the audience about both these relationships here. We'll be right back.
If you'd like to order a video cassette of Jerry's show for only $24.95, call Video Archives at 1-800-FOR-VIDEO. 1-800-FOR-VIDEO for your videotape. For a transcript, send $5 with program name, date, and subject to Burrell's Transcripts, Box 7, Livingston, New Jersey, 07039. Or call 1-800-777-TEXT. Are you involved in a love triangle and think it's time to make a decision? If so, please call us at 312-321-0000 and tell us about it.
Welcome back. Joining us now is Robert's current wife,
Fiancé.
girlfriend, pardon?
Fiance. We're getting married
Fiancé.
in September.
You're getting married in here is Celine. A nice hand for Celine. Okay. Celine, how do you enter into this story? What is your view of this?
Well, the fact is she doesn't want him to see his child because I'm in his life now. And I'm sorry, he's
It
with
ain't
me.
a cause of you.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Yes,
know.
it is.
I
Yes, it
don't
is.
know you.
Yes, it is.
So you have no
No, you
right
don't.
to be around
If you
my
don't know me, then how can you sit there and call her a when you don't know her?
At least I know
She weighs
her,
less than
Ann.
one of your
You gotta be
size. Reality check. This is what black looks like, okay?
And black is beautiful. I'm
Actually,
sorry.
that's brown. This is black.
Well, brown, black, whatever you want to call it. But she's more beautiful than you are.
Okay, hold on.
That's okay. Beauty's in the eyes of the
Okay.
beholder.
Okay, I think that the sister, I think that you should probably just chill out. I mean, you probably done a lot for this child, but you are not giving him an opportunity to take care of his child. And it seems to me that you have a lot of hatred in your heart for this gentleman, probably because he's with this woman.
No, I hated him before she even came along.
Okay, well,
If
even
you're
so,
gonna make a child,
don't even
you got
so.
to take
Okay,
care of
right,
it.
right. A real man takes care of his child. We all know. He has tried. Give him an opportunity. He said he's written a Bible,
can't give him
whatever.
an
But
opportunity before
give
he
him,
gets
give
a child.
Every
him.
time I go up there, I have to spend money on her, her son, and her other daughter, and take them out and everything.
Well, sometimes
I
that's
drive
what
out
it
of
takes.
state.
Sometimes that's what
He
it
is not
takes.
gonna be
But
around
you
my
still
kid
supposed to
while
take
I'm
care of
here.
your child.
But see,
Put the kid first.
But I
Put
don't
the
even
kid
look.
first.
I don't even have to be there.
Go ahead. Jerry, I drive out of state. I work construction. And every time I go up there to see my daughter, I have to plan to go up there and then go up. I just can't sit there and say, well, I'm going to go up there and see her. I have to plan
Okay,
around my job.
Go ahead. All right, you've said
I'm
that now.
putting my daughter first. I don't know what he's like or what he's about. She ain't seen him for 5 years. She don't know what he's about.
I want to address this to Robert, right? Regardless of how their family, her family is treating you, you still need to take care of your daughter. However,
But see, the thing about it is, though, whenever you have her family sitting there bringing up things that happened in the past, and I'm trying to do things for the future, not the past. That's spoiled milk. That's milk gone under the bridge.
That, and to bring up my second point, this is between you and him.
me and him.
Your sister needs to be out of it. His girlfriend needs to be out
I'm
of
not
it.
in it.
Everybody.
I'm not
She's
in
not in it.
Okay.
She drug her into it.
Yes,
I'm not
I
in it.
ain't because
But
you know
wait,
what?
regardless-
She doesn't
regardless of all of that,
she doesn't
it's
want me
between-
around. Every time
right.
he comes to see his daughter, right? he
But
said, well,
regardless of the fact, it's between you and him.
Me, him, and my baby.
You guys need to work it out for your daughter's sake. And I really don't think it was right for you to disrespect her, and you don't know her. You called her all kinds of names and disrespected her, and that wasn't right.
Well, she said, my baby's right. You won't have to worry about it.
Well, first of all, I want to say something to the twin sister and the mom. I mean, she's old enough to know what's best for her. So, you know, if she wants to get abused, let her get abused. You know,
If she
she's
wants
old
to get
enough.
abused, yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
mean,
do.
that's what she wants. And the two other sisters, you gotta take a look in the mirror, look at your color, because you ain't black, obviously.
I'll be back with a final thought in just a moment. Stay with us.
For your free tickets to the Jerry Springer Show in Chicago, call 312-321-5365. Tomorrow on Springer, the most unforgettable children who've appeared on the show.
You started paying child support when I was 8. You owe me exactly $19,200.
Remember Julie? She was 14 and planning to marry Tom, even though he has 6 other wives.
I just fell in love. How can you explain love?
Stories that touched you and stories that shocked you.
Of course, we will figure out a way to save the children. It's instinctive. It's childhood that's lost.
The Kids on Springer. A special update tomorrow on Springer. If you'd like to order a video cassette of Jerry's show for only $24.95, call Video Archives at 1-800-FOR-VIDEO. 1-800-FOR-VIDEO for your videotape. For a transcript, send $5 with program name, date, and subject to Burrell's Transcripts, Box 7, Livingston, New Jersey, 07039. Or call 1-800-777-TEXT.
Let me take this opportunity to thank all of you for being with us, and I hope you all find some peace in your lives with the decisions that you make. Good luck to you. You know, it's a hard concept to accept at times. We love our children, we raise them, nurture them, are responsible for them, but we don't own them. They are not here to fulfill our needs or meet our aspirations, but rather theirs. What this means, of course, as it applies to our guest today, is that a young child must not be used as a pawn or weapon in a struggle between fighting parents. Barring real danger, a child is entitled to have both parents involved in his or her life, and that means support payments as well as visitation. Neither should be withheld because the adults are angry with each other. Children come first, and that relates to our other story as well. The mother must provide love, guidance, and discipline. But when the child becomes an adult, the once child is entitled to be an adult, to make his or her own decisions, even if it's not one you would make, and even if it runs counter to what you raised your child to be. We must give our children guidelines and values, but eventually we must give them space. A mother is unhappy with who her daughter has chosen for a husband. She may not like the choice, but she must live with it or live without her daughter. Simply put, when you give a child life, eventually you must let her live it. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other.
Discover a whole new world online with America Online, the easy, fun way to explore. To get your free 15-hour trial with no obligation, call 1-800-975-3300. Give it a try.
Introducing Remington Smart Setter, the only heated rollers that turn white when they're ready to use. For perfectly timed girls every time. Smart Setter, new from Remington.
Put some white in your bite with new improved Pearl Drops toothpaste. It helps get teeth their whitest. New improved Pearl Drops is a burst of white you can feel.
1-800-US-SEARCH. Find anyone. $59.95 plus $10 processing. Call Nick and Rob. 1-800-US-SEARCH.
The Maglite flashlight is a work of art that works. A Maglite flashlight is the brilliant gift idea for any occasion.
Jerry, for my happy birthday. I drove all the way from Stratford, Connecticut. We love you.
Hi, Jerry. Lisa and I came all the way from Minneapolis to spend our anniversary on your show.
Woo! Cincinnati misses you, Jerry!